Tulsa high school student was killed and another one wounded in a shooting at a homecoming football game Friday night. Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan Sin.
And I'm Shaylee Reed. ENN's Jake Zander in our Tulsa borough with details on the shooting and other schools backed out of future games.
According to the Tulsa Police Facebook page, the shooting happened at McLean High School at the end of the football game against Miami. A 17-year-old was killed and another 17-year-old is injured but in stable condition. Police say the only suspect description they have right now is a 17-year-old black male. Following the shooting, McLean canceled school this Monday. Cleveland High School has canceled their game that was set for Friday against McLean. According to the Joplin Globe, Miami Public Schools have said they will no longer travel to McLean for any activities.
As school shootings have dominated headlines, Oklahoma's law enforcement agencies are preparing for the worst, and as ENN's Alyssa Carter tells us, the governor got a first-hand look at some of that training.
For this past week, Governor Kevin Stitt participated with the Highway Patrol's active shooter training. The training involved all state troopers in the Department of Public Safety. These agencies are now required to complete DPS and CLEAT accredited law enforcement active shooting emergency responses. That training is required as part of Governor Stitt's Secure Oklahoma Schools executive order. The Oklahoma School Security Institute will now be required to make a threat assessment available to every public and private school. The School Security Institute will also offer behavioral threats assessments to Oklahoma schools. The Highway Patrol said their training aims to make sure all law enforcement agencies in the state have the same training in case a school shooting happens in our state.
Tribal courts can now file more charges against non-Native defendants. According to the Oklahoman, a new law went into effect this month. The new law is meant to help Native tribes address violence that happened to women and children in their community. The new rules are part of an expansion of the Federal Violence Against Women Act. Congress expanded the power of the tribal courts so that they can prosecute for more crimes to people whether they are tribal citizens or not. It includes crimes such as sexual abuse, child abuse, sex trafficking, and more.
Oklahoma power crews are helping bring power back to Florida. OG&E sent out 95 linemen to Florida to help with the aftermath of Hurricane Ian. According to the Associated Press, around 700,000 homes are still without power, though that's down to 2.6 million after Ian tore through central Florida. According to Florida's Emergency Management Service, flooded roads and washed-out bridges left a lot of people in isolation without basic amenities such as food, water, and the internet. A popular YouTuber has revealed his face.
YouTuber and streamer Dream revealed his face during a live stream over the weekend. Dream had been leading up to the big announcement by revealing his face to his friends and fellow content creators. Dream is known for his Minecraft content on YouTube and has more than 30 million subscribers. Dream has also won awards such as the Gaming and Content Creator of the Year award at an awards ceremony known as the Streaming Awards. Big wins and big upsets in the Big 12 this past weekend.
Oklahoma State and Oklahoma both played conference matches Saturday. For Oklahoma State, it was a Big 12 title rematch, and they won 36-25 over the Baylor Bears in Waco.
Oklahoma State's QB Spencer Sanders, who's historically bad against Baylor, completed 20 passes for 181 yards and ran 14 times for 79 yards. He also had 2 total touchdowns.
Oklahoma looked to bounce back after losing to K-State against TCU. Instead, they got routed, losing 55-24 to TCU. OU's QB Dylan Gabriel left the game due to a concussion in the second quarter and did not return. He completed 7 passes for 126 yards and 0 touchdowns. OU is now 0-2 in conference play, and Oklahoma State is 1-0 in the conference. That's all the time we have today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.